Hi, it's Lindsay, Lighten Up Linz. This is going to be my week 1 and 2 update from VSG surgery, which I had on September 29th, 2 weeks ago today. I did make a week 1 video and 2 times actually, and it wouldn't upload, and I was trying to mess around with video editing, and that didn't work out well on my phone because I don't have any storage on it. So I will just kind of sum up weeks 1 and 2. For the most part, everything is going really well. It's continued to go well. Since surgery, I've been really lucky that I've had a relatively easy recovery, minimal pain. I got back to doing things like normal within a few days. So my surgery was on the 29th. My high weight was 280, surgery weight 282, and I am currently 241.2, which I've been at for a week now, but I'm not really worried about it. I know in the beginning there can be weird stalls that happen, and it's just a lot of adjustment for my body, so I'm not too worried about that. So some things to go over. I am supposed to be getting a minimum of 50 ounces of water a day, and they'd like me to get 64 ounces. I'm getting between 50 and 64 without a problem. It doesn't hurt for me to swallow at all, so I pretty much just sip on liquids all day, and I get that in. I think I'm actually able to drink faster than I thought I would be able to, because they said about an ounce every 10 minutes, which would be like 6 ounces an hour, but I can actually do a lot more than that without gulping, or even drinking really fast. It just, I don't know, it's just going through me quickly because it's liquid and for whatever reason. I don't have any nausea. I haven't vomited or anything, so that's good. So I really don't have any discomfort or much feeling in my stomach at all. I'm still on liquids, full liquids, so like blended soups, mainly yogurt, and protein drinks. Mainly I drink the Premier Protein because it has the 30 grams, and it's easy when I'm at work. I can just kind of snack on that a couple times a day. So with all of that, I'm getting in my 60 grams of protein, which is my goal. And the most discomfort that I have is if I eat something that's thicker, like if I blended like a chili soup, and that was more of a puree consistency, and things like that I have to eat them slower. They go down okay, but my stomach kind of feels like it clenches up when I eat stuff like that, and it's uncomfortable, so I have to slow way down. And I can go to purees now, but more or less the soups are kind of purees, just some are thicker and some are not, so I'm kind of still doing that for the next few days anyways, and then I can do like some pureed veggies and stuff. So I'm looking forward to moving on and eventually getting back to food, because it is really hard not to eat food. And I'm not gonna lie, I did have a couple times some cracker-like things that basically when you chew them up, they're like mushy stuff. So they went down fine. That's not foods that I should be eating for my diet, but I did it. I told my surgeon's office about it, and they told me, you know, don't do that, but it's not likely that it caused any damage or anything. I didn't have any pain, and for the most part, I'm doing really good. For vitamins, I ordered both the vitamins that I'm taking online. One of them the brand is O Purity. It's the same website as the Undri protein powder, and that's my multivitamin. It's chewable. And then from Bariatric Advantage, I got chewable calcium tablets that I take 3 times a day. I'm not always great about remembering to take all 3 of them, because that's basically 4 chewable tablets total in a day that have to be spaced out. And then I also take thyroid medication that I no longer have to crush. It's really small, so I can take it whole now. So it's just a lot to remember and to space them out, not take the multivitamin with the calcium and vitamin D. So basically, like all day long, I'm kind of just spacing out these vitamins. I did start drinking decaf tea and coffee. I started like a week and a half after I was a week and a half out from surgery. because I really, really missed coffee. And that hasn't bothered me at all because I'm getting in enough fluids. I'm not really worried about dehydration or anything. And I had my 2-week follow-up appointment yesterday, and I forgot to ask when I can have regular caffeine again. And I know everyone's surgeons are different, so I'll probably call pretty soon. But right now I'm doing fine with the decaf. So I did go back to the gym on Monday. I was cleared to go back to my Zumba style classes after a week. So I went after a week and a half on Monday. That went fine. My energy levels were fine. My energy never really dropped off after surgery. I know some people get super tired and feel kind of weak and whatnot, but for me, it's been fine. My energy's been fine. I mean, I'm definitely tired at the end of the day when at like 10 o'clock, but I kind of get tired at that time anyways, so it feels pretty normal for me. So I didn't have any trouble with the workout. I took it kind of easy. I didn't do full-on jumping jacks or jumping up and down. I did kind of modified versions, but I was able to keep up and do everything just fine. I was off pain meds by the first Sunday after surgery, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So the 4th day I was off pain meds completely. My abdomen was, kind of sore when I would get up and down, but not too bad. And at this point, nothing hurts at all, except that one of my incision sites started to get kind of angry looking the day before yesterday, kind of like red and puffy around it. And when I went to my appointment yesterday, the physician's assistant said that it's not infected right now, but it looks like it's definitely aggravated and it could get there. And she was telling me to watch it basically, and if it gets worse, then we'll give me an antibiotic. And I was like, well, what can I do right now to like knock it out? I don't want to wait for it to get infected. It's obviously like not happy right now. So she went ahead and prescribed me the antibiotic. It's Augmentin, which is a really strong penicillin, I think. And I did do some warm compresses. So I started that last night, and then I got some probiotics at her suggestion to take with it because it can cause like digestive upset because it's killing all the bacteria in your stomach as well. So I have yogurt every day, Greek yogurt for breakfast, and then now I'm taking like a couple of probiotic gummy bear things. So I hopefully don't have other issues from the antibiotic, but I just like infection freaks me out. I don't want to have any weird stuff happen because of that. And today that same incision, it looks a little less red, but there is like some moisture underneath the scab. So it is kind of leaking a little bit now. I don't know that that's a bad thing if there's anything like there's nothing really collected underneath it. Like there's no hard ball underneath the incision or anything. So it's just kind of like draining a little bit, and hopefully the antibiotic just knocks that out. That's the only bad thing I guess that has happened since surgery. And I'm 2 weeks out, so the rest of them look fine. Some of them are even like closed. One of them is like completely closed up. And the other ones are like looking really good. So hopefully this will just go away quickly and I won't have to worry about it. I wanted to clarify in my my update that I did after surgery. I said I was having gas pains. Those gas pains were not from the actual surgery, like where they put the CO2 into the stomach cavity to blow it up. I really didn't have any of that type of gas pain. I was really lucky that way. I didn't have any pressure or anything. The gas pain that I experienced was like purely because I needed to go to the bathroom. And when I actually finally did that on Sunday, and my body didn't really want to, but I didn't feel the urge, I guess is what I'm saying, but on Sunday, I knew that was the gas pain, that's what was causing it. So I just sat in the bathroom, and eventually it happened, and since then, I've had no gas pain problems at all. I'm not really having problems with constipation. I did have diarrhea that first, after that, just a few days here and there, but I don't go to the bathroom every day, but I feel fine, and I am going probably every other day or so. Let's see. I definitely I have mental hunger. I want to eat, even though I don't have a hunger sensation. I want to eat because it's habit and it feels good and it's comforting, and so that is hard. It's hard to like I'm so used to, if there's like for instance at work, if somebody brings in something, or like if my son's having like a snack, I oftentimes would, just grab a little bit and eat it. And so my like habit is to do that, and not being able to do that is hard, but it's getting better. I don't feel like as crazed. I think after the full week of clear liquids, and then even though it felt great to start having full liquids and yogurt, but even then I was still like, okay, I want food. But really my body wouldn't be able to handle real food. I mean, I did have those crackers, like I said, but those mush up and go down okay. But I know that if I tried to eat any kind of real food right now, it would not feel good at all, and I don't want to do that. So I just want the time to go by quickly and my stomach to heal, so that I can eat. Let's see. I thought they were going to give me calorie goals at my appointment yesterday, because I have my protein and my water goals, which I'm hitting. They didn't. She said it's still early for me to have a calorie goal, because a lot of people are just having a hard time, anyways. But she said after like solid foods, they want me to be between 900 and 1200 calories, which is actually more than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like 800 or 900 calories. The first week of full liquids, I was in the 600s calorie wise. I am now getting a little bit more than that. I think it was even up to like 920 yesterday. Or was it the day before? I don't know, but and it's because I realized that I can actually have more than a half a cup of soup, because the thinner it is, especially, I can have like a cup of soup over like an hour, and that's not uncomfortable for me. And she said that that's not even a bad thing. I just need to watch my calories. So I'm definitely that's still low calories for an adult person, so I'm not like concerned that I had 900 calories. But basically I had soup, and then I think I had a coffee yesterday, or like the creamer, and then I have these like frozen yogurt pops. I think the brand is like Outshine. They're like 90 calories. They don't have a lot of carbs, and they do have a little bit of protein in them. So like if I have some snacks, with the soups like in between, then that kind of brings my calorie count up. But I'm not too concerned about that. And like I said, I know overall my calories are drastically reduced from what I was eating before, because even when I was doing my best low carb and dieting, my goal was 1500 calories, but I would often be up to 1800, and that was if I was watching it. And then if I wasn't watching it, I would be like over, well over 2000. So like my calories have been drastically cut, so I know I'm gonna lose weight, even though sometimes it feels like, what if I don't? But I know it's in my head. I'm back at work as of this week. That's been great. It was hard for me to sit at home. I mean, it was nice to be, have some time with my son, but I couldn't do as much as I wanted to. I can't like lift him, so I didn't have like the independence to go, do things with him, and all of that. So it's nice to be back at work, have a routine, not be focused on just water and all of these regulations from surgery. It's kind of nice to be back in a routine, and I got a really nice welcome with flowers and balloons and stuff. So I'm definitely happy to be back at work. Let's see. The other thing that I just wanted to say, I don't know if I'm going to do a hospital experience video, but just a couple of things about my hospital experience. I know some people can't drink when they wake up from surgery. They don't have liquids for a while, and that can be tough. My surgeon did an endoscopy while I was under. They saw that everything looked good, so as soon as I recovered and went to my room, I was able to have water, and basically they give it to you in rounds of, they have like the one ounce medicine cups, and they would give me 10 at a time, filled with water, and I would take a few sips of each ounce, and then eventually would get the whole round down. And I had to have 50 ounces before I could leave the hospital, and I had like 70, so I was fine. But that, for me, that made me feel way better to be able to have water. And I was like so determined to like make sure I got all my water in that, yeah, it felt good to just have that there and be able to sip on it. And my hospital experience in general was good. I was on pain meds and stuff, and that was well managed. I didn't have any problem using the restroom to pee. That went fine. I didn't have a catheter. I thought I was going to, but I didn't. So yeah, everything went well. I mean, my body felt kind of like sluggish, but everything happened just fine. And I was nervous when they took the IV out because then it was up to me to get my water. But like I said, it's been fine. I think that I probably do more than I should in terms of like lifting. I mean, I'm really trying not to lift more than 10 pounds, but I have at times. Like there have been times where I like moved my son or something, but I'm not like dead weight lifting, just lots of weight or anything. So yeah, the only thing bad really is that this one incision is irritated, and hopefully that is over with pretty quickly. So other than that, everything is going great. I'm hoping that I, within the next week start to see some more pounds drop off the scale. Some people have noticed, that I've lost a little bit of weight, and I have lost 40 pounds total since my high weight, which was like 6-7 months ago. So it, it has been a process, but yeah, everything's going good, and I will try to get an update in every week and be a little bit more on top of that. Thank you so much for watching.